The end of that sound, the sipping sound.
Oops.
Yeah, we just clicked it at the same time.
Yeah.
Is the tongue hitting the roof of your mouth and blocking entrance of air.
Okay.
It can be done without the use of the lips as like a sucker punch. So you're breathing air in, and then you sort of suck the tongue to the top of your mouth, blocking the airflow.
Okay. Yeah. So you basically close off. You bring your tongue, the heel of your tongue backwards to close off the pharynx, which is the soft palate.
You can alternate the tongue blocking the airflow with the lips blocking the airflow to have sort of like a quick percussive, like.
Yeah. And again, like the consistency of that sound is quality is important. Like the quality of a sound matters. I don't think, like, I'm not satisfied when I hit a high note and it sounds like crap, but anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, just throw that out there. That's really cool. How does he get that?
The texture of that low note there was really great. I mean, it was a different sort of variation of his bass, and he just sort of opened his mouth more, opened everything up more, so there was less like slower vibration.
So like you would, in that instance, like, I guess it's him retracting the false folds, like. Is that kind of it?
Someone saying it's chest bass. It's sort of it's his. I don't think that's vibration. Pretty sure.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Good. I love the switch to like the Roombaton, I think is what that's called. I want to talk about the singing though, because I can actually offer value here. That's earlier.
Oh my god.
The sounds are so sick. So what he's doing is to be able to go higher, and we already mentioned this previously in the stream. You kind of have to do this when you're beatboxing. I mean, there are ways to quickly adjust, but you're making life harder for yourself. It's easiest just to kind of let your larynx go up like this. You just talk like this, really gentle, really high, and you can sing like this. And the thing he does in addition to that is there's not full vocal closure. So there's just this tiny bit of falsetto mixed in there, which helps him go even higher more comfortably. So a way you could do that is start high gently and kind of go up and down, and you'll train yourself with it. And that's really important because when you do throat bass, if you're going right to throat bass, right, you don't want your folds stretched out or thick or whatever. You want them floppy. And there's a couple of other reasons too. If you're singing with a lot of power and you put a consonant in front of it, like you want your P's and B's in beatboxing to be strong. But the problem is, hold it for a second, and you'll feel it. You'll feel like you're like, oh my god, like it's not comfortable. So do that and then try to sing. It's not going to work out. So by singing super lightly, you're not having a lot of pressure on the back of your mouth that would like cause this larynx thing to go down and mess up your singing. So those are the two reasons primarily why this is the way people sing in beatboxing. The exception is codfish, which I already did a video about, so I won't go into that.
Immediately start moving.
Yeah, it's hard not to. Jeez, that's chest bass, right? so sick. I just want to, like, man, it's so nutty. I love this. Like, his musicianship and flow is like, it's just so good. Like, all of these techniques that we're talking about, like obviously there's no struggle for him when he does them, but it's also like when you want to phrase really well, you don't want to get caught up in every little note, because if every note is important, then none of them are important, right? So you want to select where you want to give emphasis, and then additionally, he's thinking across the phrase. He's not boom, 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 right? Like, he's thinking across the entire length of the phrase, and it's really musical and super. I love the vibe. Nice. Whoa. This was in a GBB, right? No, I'm pretty sure this was done in competition.
I mean, maybe a similar routine, a similar flow, but he's never been to GBB.
I could have sworn I've heard this somewhere, but yeah, maybe I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I love the sound. Yeah.
Bit of deja vu.
Yeah, it's super slick.
Here's the Voloco that Verbalace did.
Nice little drum and bass. Nice.
Halftime.
Nice. I want to take a second though. Like, to me, that's the future of looping. Because the biggest problem with looping is how long it takes to create a harmony. Because you have to track one by one.
You know, yeah, there are definitely with like the Helix Line 6 and there are definitely some good harmonizers on second devices that are being used and really popular right now. You haven't seen a lot of the newer loop stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Which we should definitely watch at some point, or on your own or whatever. But